75% less than I did when I was driving. As soon as I get my car back, I'm gonna be writing crazy. I write in my car on my own.
Like when you're on your
That's the only time I get on my own. Like I'm never on my own. Like now I'm with you lot. When I leave here, I'm in the studio. Obviously, I'm writing for a purpose. But when you're in a car, a cab being driven, you never got a chance by yourself. And that's, you can't write in a room full of people. You know what I mean? Like when I get caked up, like properly, like you know what I mean, I'm gonna get driven or something, or like I might get driven soon actually, sooner than I think.
I'ma do it now. I'ma do it now. Cause I can't take doing it never. Cause I can't take doing it never. Look, patiently waiting all about time.
Tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow. Yeah.
This house of billion, by the way, Dave Design, XY, Ram, Tom, Graham Daily. XYE is going into like stores in the next year or so. So we have to, in fashion, there's something called, you have to understand that you sell something at wholesale and you have to make a profit when you sell it in store. So the price might be expensive, but when I sell it to the shop, I'm only making like peanuts. I want to show you, but look, I won't show you the exact, but like this is the type of thing we have to work out. Look, sample cost under 50 pieces, retail price, wholesale price, numbers in retail profit. Just look at the profits. The profits ain't amazing sometimes. You see what I'm saying? So some days I'll do music, which means I'm working on sincere young entrepreneurs records, making sure that's going well. In fashion, they will be making sure XYE is going well. It's like I had to put the site up with the Lizzie t-shirts and the varsity because I was getting too much people like, oh, Sid, I want to buy a tee. And I was like, you know what? It was put up the site. When someone rings me or tweets me, I can say, go and buy the jacket. That's not the full collection, so obviously, it's like this is a sample of the tracksuit top. This ain't even actual ribbon we're gonna use, like, or nothing, you know what I mean? So I'm just in here working on this. This is the jumper, so stuff comes as samples first. So you get the sample and then you like, we obviously don't like that and that's not gonna be on the final version of the. This is a sample, this is a suede tracksuit. Like, these will be made to order. So just like getting the branding, getting all the materials and that right. It's cheaper and it's different and it's XYE, it's a movement, it's like a, you don't know Dior, you don't know what Dior represents, innit? But you know me, you know what I represent and I'm an individual. Got a lot more detail on ours if you want a clothing explanation. Obviously you can see our logos on there, same quality, got extra details on ours and stuff like that. So it's like that. I'm wearing XYE over Dior because it's better, not because it's mine. I'm reading Soaring with Eagles and I'm reading one of my, look, like, my books here now. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich, the original classic. I'm reading it for like the second time. Look how much pages I mark. There's just something that I think I should remember. I just mark up the pages, so I'm reading this at the moment by Napoleon Hill. It's like a classic. A lot of like really good people are mentioning this book. Tom Ford, Edison. It's a lot of people that done a lot of things. Just, I don't know, man. I feel you need to feed your brain as much as you feed your body, innit? Like, you see I'm drinking all this innocent smoothies and this pineapple juice and these fruits and this, trying to get on some, make sure I intake the right things in my body, but I feel you got to fill your brain with the right stuff, especially when you're trying to do things what I'm trying to do. You come up with a lot of obstacles daily. Like, people, until Tiny done what he done, no one thought he could do that, you know what I'm saying? Then no one ever thought Wretch would be #1 in the charts, and like people thought there was other people that would go before Wretch and be bigger, but now Wretch is killing it and smashing it, you know what I mean? But imagine he never believed in himself or had that, you know what I mean? So I just make sure that I fill my brain with the right amount of energy and the right things, and I learn from other great people. Like Tom Ford was, imagine there'll be no cars if people kept on telling him, oh, you can't do 8-cylinder engines, you can't do this, or Thomas Edison, they're like, oh, you can't do the light thing. Schools tried to get him sectioned to like a psychiatric place. Like, he's mad, he's trying to make light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy made light. You know what I mean? Imagine he never done that. So just like reading books, that's what I'm reading at the moment. I read all sorts of books. Akala's a guy who reads like proper on books. Like, he gave me a mad list of books to read. He's got a library as well. Shout out to Akala. So I've got a lot of books a lot of book suggestions I've had from him. I mean, a lot of books, man. Last film I saw, was it Rising Apes or Planet Apes? It's the last film I saw. Best film I've seen this year might be Black Swan. That might be the best film I've seen this year. Of all time. Friday. Comedy, Chris Tucker, Ice Cube. Yeah. That's my bike, punk.
That's my favourite film of all time.
It's a good film though, like I like Scarface or the gang movie, but if I had one more movie to watch and the world was gonna end, I won't be serious, I wanna laugh before the world blows up, big. And that's one of the only films I watched and then watched it again. And then rang my friend and he came around my house and watched it 3 times in a row. So I spent 6 hours or however long the film was watching Friday 3 times. The film blew my mind, I loved it. Watch the tape, blood, and then rewind it and watch it again straight away. That's when you know a film's good. Cause you don't never do that nowadays. A film's so good. It's so good. You start it again. That's what I've done. So that's definitely my favourite film of all time. Me and all my friends, we all used to we used to replay that film every day, jokes on that film. Everyone took a character from it. Like, that film gives me the most memories so far in life, you know what I mean? And yeah, that film's crazy. So, I had a clothing company called Fresh to Death. I used to import and export clothes from America, like academics, Rockaway. So I used to fly to New York every month and do that. So that's just something people probably don't know about me. Like in That's Not Gangsta, I'm like, it's a one-away act, you ain't getting that. Like, cause I went to New York to get that, so you definitely weren't getting that. So when I showed that That's Not Gangsta, we actually had that business up and running. Personally, I feel a lack of education is gonna limit you. It's not the be-all and end-all, but I'd say at least get an A-level education.
Trust me, man, don't be ignorant in life.
Don't go uni, but at least I would say get an A-level education so you can read and write properly. What's going on, people? Sincere. This is my insight. It's more than music.
Mr. Mayor, come stay where we're staying. No food in the fridge or consoles to play on. We the working class that work off our arse.